Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. I think this is episode 11. Should be. Um, yeah, we were kind of just literally in the middle of mining here. Hang on, am I getting ice? Eh, it's kind of neat. But yeah, I think I've already figured out how I'm going to turn this into an ion boat. Because ions are smaller than... Essentially, my plan is just to replace everything with ions. Should be a lot easier considering ions are usually smaller. I've kind of just started mining ice. I mean, I won't say no to ice, but right now I am actually in a more dire need for stone here. Oof. Oops. I need to find a good mountainside to start using as my mine. Also, I'm now realizing just how much my thrust does not favor forwards, which I do find kind of funny, actually. Uh, I don't know why am I... Also, I should have... So there was a setting that I forgot to activate when doing my stuff. Um, it turned out that I was not using... I wasn't actually doing what I needed to be doing. How's my production doing? Actually, not bad. I'm also going to actually put sound up a bit. Okay, right. And that's not a dog up and
Inventory full.
really murder.
Inventory full.
I really need to figure out what's filling. Well, I know what's filling my inventory: bits. Because I am terrible at. Crap. Oh yeah, shields is something I'm gonna have to add to the. I've decided to name this thing. I think so. I'm sitting between two names here, and since nobody ever watches my videos, it's kind of up to me to decide this. But I was thinking of actually calling this thing the the excessive force, because it is excessive in every single meaning of the word. Literally, this thing could not be more excessive in the thrust power this thing is going to have. Like, literally, like, there's no way to easily put this, but yeah, this thing is gonna be so overly powerful that it's honestly not really funny. But that is good because it does mean even if I'm in Atmo, I should have enough thrust to get to where I need to be. did get it. There we go. Now, I am beginning to realize that this thing, even despite all the thrust it might actually end up having, this thing is going to be obscenely heavy. And ironically, this is just the bottom layer here, which is actually something I am going to have to decide real quick. Do I make a second deck? I'm thinking yes, but also the concern is weight. But I do have I don't really know how thrust equates here, so I may have an extreme amount of thrust or nowhere near enough. My hope is that I can figure that out before it becomes a problem. Which might end up becoming the only problem I end up having. Which would be that I would have no ability to really figure out how much thrust I actually have. Now what is on the sides here? On this side should tell me. Okay, so a second thruster in the back? Wait. Yeah. So now there are two thrusters going on here. And then Atmos at the back, right? Yeah. So 3, 2, and then at least here. On the bottom, yeah, okay. So 1, 2. Okay, then for the bottom, I already have all the hydrogen thrust I'll ever need. Next up is a row of Atmo. Jeez, this is really... Okay, so I'm just going to do the layer of ions first. But I need the set of 4 here. Okay, 4 of that, and then I need the ion, Atmo, ion, Atmo, ion. So 3 ions. One, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. And then I need the same here. 1, and 2, and 3. Oh, what do I put here? I mean, do I just do the same setup on the front than as on the back? Because I think this will just be the bottom section. I think I might just build like something on the top of this, maybe? Yeah, I think that might be how this goes. Right, let me fit 1 and 2 on either side of these. And I could do just a big one on the front, like right here, I guess, but no. I might do a large one of these, like so, here. And that is the front. Yeah, I think, yeah, this will be the bottom, yeah. Because I can actually build a layer of armor here. I can also do one of these large ions here. It's kind of just perfect right there. Like, it literally fits perfectly in this spot, so the fates have chosen that I will have 2 of these on each side. And I think I know how I can make that actually look really good. So it'll actually be the first time I actually like make a craft look good, or at least attempt to. Wait. Oh, this one's one too far. And then I might have even more battery storage right here. But I have a feeling that a lot of my power will be stored power that I have to be using. But ooh, actually, I can actually have another reactor here though, which does actually fit there, and makes me want to get rid of this tank and do that, so that's what I'm going to do. And then I do have the space on the bottom to conveyor, and then conveyor again. And then I can actually add a little mini system here. Oop. Now, I did hear once upon a time that actually doing just conveyor junctions isn't all that great for sim speed, or whatever the hell it's called, but honestly, when it comes to functionality, I would rather have that. And then that's not where that went on the other side. Wait, is it? No, one on the inner side. So you can go here. Now, I could very well, so that's kind of going to be there. I can actually do this. And then add another junction. Because this is a junction, right? No, that's another warp.
Inventory full.
There we go. And same for here. I am going to have to do that, and then that. So this will be actually kind of uranium hungry, but I will be putting solar panels at some point somewhere. Though I did just think I I think I can actually kind of do a thruster system like this right here. Actually, no, I'll have it here, not here. Yeah, an outer edge thruster system that goes down to length here. And then breaks off to these. Yeah. So right now I have to do these real quick because I forgot. I wish there were Warframe or Warfare. Got Warframe on the brain suddenly. I have no idea why. Now let's see, what was the system over here? Okay, so after that we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have the Right, actually, you know what? Hang on. If I get rid of these two, I can actually have a little bit more ion. Not really for any reason in particular, just because I feel like it would actually probably help my situation. So I would need one here and here. And then... Oh, I'm actually out of steel plate. Okay. Well... Guess I'll take some out of this. Now. Okay. So we need one here, one here, one here, 1, 2, and 3. And then we need the line of these, but I think I'll actually alternate. Well, I was planning to alternate them, but it didn't really work out. Dang, I am really out of steel plate right now. Now, I think I might actually let this construct on its own, like construct what I have right now. Just because I feel like it would actually probably benefit me. To get what I have going. Yeah. Yeah. I also probably need to actually mine a bit more. Also,
Meteor storm inbound.
oh yeah, that's right. I was wanting to actually put down the first set of these. Because I am going to actually want a grid of these on this ship, so I might put one here, one on the other side of equal measure, same down here, one on equal measure. Oh, I never put the ion engine down here. Oops. That is my bad. was down here placing whatever the hell I was trying to place. Right, there we go, and then laser turret. In place of equal measure.
Inventory full.
Actually gonna need to do that. Next up would actually be the refineries on this thing. Which means I think I'm actually gonna have a few. Mostly attempted centerline. Yeah. Like... like so. And probably another one, and then another one. I'll probably have those have the same logical setup as the one before them, but just one of them not having a speed module. Yeah. So yield. It's not where our yield one's meant to go. Now this does ironically mean I am gonna suddenly have like 4 new refineries at some point blasting away. And then right here, I think will be where I actually put 3 of these. Actually, no, I could do 6, and then that's my shield system. Bam. And then on top of this is a connector, right? Yeah, that's from there. So on top of that, this actually might be where I slap the hangar bay level. Actually, no. Well, yeah, maybe. I will have to make sure my my miner can actually dock up here, though. If it fits, is what I mean. Okay, I'm gonna actually save, because last time I placed down one of these, it destroyed my save, so... Not this one, an old one that I made this in on my own. No? Okay. Let's see, stone. How much do we got? We're definitely going through it. Keep burning through it, because we are going to need all the stone, all the iron we can get. So right now we got actually quite a bit of everything building. Um, God, this thing just being like dwarfed by the ship above it is actually very satisfying. How long have I been going? 25 minutes. This one might be a long episode because, well, it's going to be mostly building. So I might actually keep this episode really long, so just be prepared. Well, I should have said that at the beginning of the episode. Ugh, I'm a terrible human. Okay, right. So I got that line there. We'll need the next line here. Which dot is it on? It's on the second to last. Okay. I do need more steel though. Okay, well, I'm going to go here and take apart a few of these. I also upped the grind speed just a tad. Also, I enabled I enabled actual things that should be spawning in at some point. And yeah, so there is a lot of these undiscovered. But yeah, so once we get the space, we'll probably see a lot of action. Right. I do need to complete placing these. Now that's my laser coverage. I don't actually have. Oh no, I do. I have a place here and the same on the other side, most definitely. Yes, but just not the same thruster. Actually, I will keep it just on the front there, because I already got 3 on that. This is just gonna look like a really big thruster-covered freighter, isn't it? I mean, not that I mind it looking like that, but now, what will I put? Oh, you know what? I could actually put an airlock in right here. Hang on. Let me go over to here, go to number 6, and get door. Yeah, I will make this into an airlock. Yeah. Windowed? Oh. It's kind of weird. Now, yeah, I'll need that. But yeah, so door. I mean, I'm not planning to make this airtight because I doubt I can with all the shit I've placed. But I mean, I can dream. I mean, is it obtainable? Hell no. But I can. I can dream. I'm definitely gonna have a top deck above this, obviously. That is most definitely going to be most definitely going to be airtight. Because my original plan was to have these as engine pod, just as a pod for an engine. And I do eventually plan for that to be the case in general.
Fuel critical.
I do eventually plan for that to be the case, obviously, but it's gonna take a while. Now, we are certainly going. We certainly are making a lot of. Yeah. Maybe I should move the connector to a bottom to make it a bottom connector. Actually, it is probably a much
Meteor
better
storm
idea.
inbound.
It actually is probably a better idea, isn't it? Uh, refine. Yeah, the refineries that we have going right now are slow going, but they are working away. I feel like I should probably move the uranium up a peg just to have it refine down that uranium. Oh wait, our power is probably low, isn't it? I mean, at this point I would not be surprised if it was. Which means I should probably... Yeah, I should probably make a few more of these turbines. Because this is probably where a good chunk of my power is coming from. Also, these solar panels are actually kind of useless now, aren't they? Yep. Pretty much useless, because considering that they are currently under a ship for probably about 90% of the daytime, it's probably wise to just scrap them down. Also, this will, it'll give me 4 steel plate, but really it's the other stuff that I want. I have a lot of open area here, and I'm kind of deciding what to put there. I am actually gonna do these like this. Unfortunately, I'm kind of unsure here. I don't think I am gonna need more ion side thrust. I just need more atmo. To be perfectly honest, because that is honestly the concern that I have right now. Is how well I'm gonna do in atmo. Because this thing is gonna be a big bulky SOB. I'm gonna need a lot. It's kind of why I wish something would appear and then fall out of the sky so I could scrap it down. Yeah, for some reason nothing is coming in. There is something over there, and I do kind of want to see about finding an iron deposit, so 5, 6, 7, 8, unlock, and prepare to fly. Ooh, well, thankfully I wasn't going too fast on that, but... Oh, hello. Hi. Yeah, I'll take the mag and all that. Just leave in there. Where's your button? There you are. Oh, policeman grinder. Hi. Claim. I'm actually gonna put you back in there. Yeah. Now, these should begin grinding away, right? Okay, let's see. What's your grind color? Now those should begin grinding it. Yep. Really, nothing out here. It's actually pretty good for steel plate in it. Kinda. Oh, it's not really. What is that? Oh, some silver. It's not bad, but I wish it was something better than silver. Right now, I do not need my reactors on. Yeah, this is probably where I'm going to put some ions. I just realized I don't have a beacon on this, do I? Kind of, an oversight, isn't it? This thing deserves the round beacon, to be honest. Put that puppy... I should get some comm devices from this thing, right? No, I don't think so. No, hang on. Trying to pull the... I'm gonna try checking over at the other side of that mountain. I'm steel plate indicated. Not bad, actually. Yeah. More ice. Anything within the Great Mountain? I might get a mod that increases ore detector ranges. But I feel like we're kind of suffering from that. Oh, maybe not. So if I want this thing to go faster, I might just start replacing the ammos with better ammos. I definitely can. And that's just more ice. Oh, what's this? Silicone. So one thing is, silicone is kind of the one thing I'm not really using all that much. Oh, and there has to be something up here. Iron! Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Thank God. Oh, I wish I could come at this at a better angle, though. Well, maybe I can. Because it is kind of on the side of the mountain. So I should be able to come in from this way. And dig out the mountain a little bit. As much as we can carry, probably. Now, I might actually take the time to drop some stone, which is something that I don't usually do, but honestly, at this point, iron is so valuable, I probably should. Let's see, where are we right now? Okay, we're right here. Well, I said this would be a building episode, but it's kind of not. Anyways, I am going to leave this episode here. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.